Hello there guys, welcome back to another video on football forensics. So today's video will be a Chelsea news video and we will be talking about the starting of the pre-season for Chelsea FC as well as a possible first team opportunity for some of the Chelsea loanees as well as academy players. So before we do begin, if this type of content does interest any of you all, please do consider subscribing as I will be posting similar content in the future. So anyway, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off, Chelsea FC will be beginning their pre-season campaign while the majority of their superstars are away taking part in the Copa America as well as the Euros. So this article has been given to us by the goal.com. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so this article basically states that the Blues are deep into their preparations for the 2021-2022 campaign as their star players are away taking part in international tournaments, and Chelsea are back in training at Cobham on July 5th and have a camp booked in Ireland, and they are in talks to play against their local teams. And the Blues will bring back a host of loanees and academy players to train under Thomas Tuchel to bolster their numbers, with other stars returning on July 6th in a sort of staggered approach. So from this article, it is pretty clear that Thomas Tuchel would want to have a pre-season campaign even without his main Chelsea stars, and this is mainly due to the fact that Chelsea have been given some very difficult Premier League fixtures at the start of the campaign. I mean, they will be facing Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal as well as Tottenham in their opening 6 Premier League fixtures. So because of all this, he would want to have a superb pre-season campaign and hit the ground running even without his main Chelsea stars for the first few days. And this in itself does provide an opportunity for some of Chelsea's fringe players, such as the players on loan as well as the academy players, to try and impress Thomas Tuchel and try and get into the first team. And the goal.com has published an article in relation to this as well. So let's take a look at it. So this article basically states that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is among the players who will return to Cobham to initially train under Tuchel after his loan spell at Fulham. Other players from the loan group such as Bakayoko are also returning to see where their future lies under this coach. Bakayoko's future at Chelsea is in doubt as interest from the major clubs continue. AC Milan have earmarked him as a serious target as well as French outfit Nice. Furthermore, this report does state that several stars from the academy will also get an opportunity to earn the spot, like Dujon Sterling, who has impressed Tuchel with his attitude after coming back from injury. Okay, so from this article, it is pretty clear that all of the Chelsea fringe players will be given an opportunity to try and impress the big boss. So starting off with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I do genuinely hope that it works out for him this time around. I mean, I was a big fan of him under Sarri. He was superb, wasn't he? He played 24 games, scored 6 times and provided 2 assists. And when it was finally starting to work out for the young man, he suffers a horrendous Achilles tendon injury, and since then he just has not been the same, has he? I mean, it looks like a confidence thing more than anything else. So you never know. Hopefully Thomas Tuchel will be able to perform his miracles like he did do with Andres Christensen as well as Antonio Rudiger, who are both pretty average to say the least until the big man came to Chelsea FC. So maybe the big man will be able to rejuvenate Ruben Loftus-Cheek's career at Chelsea FC and hopefully allow him to have about 3 or 4 prime years at his boyhood club. So let me know in the comments whether you guys do think Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be at Chelsea at the start of next season. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Moving on to the possibility of Bakayoko getting a second chance at Chelsea FC. Personally for me, I never did think he sort of fit in at Chelsea. I mean, I do know he was pretty good in the Serie A as well as the League One, but the Premier League just does not seem to suit him. I mean, he does seem to have this concentration issues and seems to switch off during the game at times. So personally for me, I do think he will be sold before the start of next season in order to reinvest those funds in some fresh talent. Anyway, let me know in the comments whether you guys do think Bakayoko will be at Chelsea at the start of next season. And let's move on to the next one. So the final player I just wanted to quickly bring about in this video is none other than the young Chelsea academy player Dujon Sterling. So apparently Dujon Sterling has really impressed Thomas Tuchel with his positive attitude after coming back from injury. And when you do take into account the fact that he does play in the right back position, it seems like a match made in heaven almost, because currently at the Chelsea first team the right back position is filled by Reece James and Cesar Azpilicueta. So he definitely will be able to get a bit of opportunity in the League Cup and the FA Cup if he does get the nod by Thomas Tuchel. So hopefully he will be able to really impress Thomas Tuchel and finally break into the first team. So that in essence is my video for today. I do hope you guys did enjoy it. Do drop a like if you did find it useful. Stay safe, and of course I will catch you guys in the next one.